data collected during the clinical trials from the patients.
Okay, only clinical trials,
Like, for example,
any data. Hmm.
for example, in a trial,
Okay.
let's call the participants in the name. Like,
Hmm.
we name them like 1, 2, 3. So,
Hmm.
and their name, all these are the data, uh,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Age, it's a
Yes.
data.
Yes, yes, very good. So you do have a basic knowledge about SAS. So I just wanted to start this session from the way from very basic. Okay, so this
Yeah.
is my way of teaching that the class usually is very interactive. So if
Mm,
we talk about data, data means any raw figure, information or facts. Okay,
mm,
that we
mm,
collect from any source. So data can be anything. Okay,
mm.
let's suppose you are like I guess you are a homemaker, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are a homemaker. So let's suppose you want to manage finances of your home. You are like you are thinking, okay, I'm spending a lot. I need to do some savings. Okay, so what you did from January 1st, you started writing down every expense that you did. Like
Mm,
if you are going to any movie theater, you are writing down. And then if you are buying something, you are doing some shopping, you are investing some in some stock market, or if you are like if you are enrolling yourself into some course, you are maintaining a track record of it. Okay, and at the end of the day, like at the end of the month, you are calculating the entire thing, and you are reaching out to a conclusion. Okay, I'm spending more money in shopping or something else, so I'll
mm.
decrease, I'll not do shopping anymore. Okay, for example, can you see this data in front of you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So this is an example of like house expense. I told you that like you are writing all the expenses like your house rent, outside food, transport, grocery, self-care, entertainment, outside food, whatever expense you did, you are maintaining a log of each and every expense. Okay.
Mm.
Now, what are you able to conclude anything from this data? By looking at this data, are you able to conclude anything?
Our monthly expenses. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yes, I think it's February month data of the 2026 February month expenses. It's, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. This much information you are able to understand. But if I
Mm.
tell you that, okay, analyze this data, and you need to find out where you are spending more, and you have to decrease that expense, and that will lead you to better savings. Okay,
Mm.
so will you be able to find out, or you will find it difficult to read this data? It is a bit difficult, right?
Mm.
But if I give you this figure, this particular pie chart, will you be able to figure out,
Yeah, it's
right?
easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is easier to read and understand that you are spending a lot of money in house rent. Okay, that you
Mm.
cannot decrease. You have to pay it.
Mm.
This is fixed expense. Okay, then you are spending 10.5% in grocery. What you can decrease out of it is you can decrease your shopping, because after grocery you are doing some shopping. You
Mm.
can decrease your shopping habits. Then you can come to this 9.5 self-care that you are spending in some parlor, or you are going to some massage therapy or something. You can decrease that expense. Then like by looking at this particular picture, it becomes easy to analyze, and doing some action on it, right?
Mm.
So whenever we have a data which is in this form, we are not able to read it completely. It is very difficult for us to conclude something. So when
Mm.
we converted this data into some picture form, we are able to conclude something. Okay, I'm spending this much amount of money here. I have to reduce my expense. Okay,
Mm.
so when you create a data in a more organized and more pictographical form, you are able to make some decision out of it. Okay, So it
Mm.
helps in decision making and it helps to identify pattern and trends. Okay, let's suppose next month also your this pie chart looks the same. It means you are repeating some pattern in your expenses, and that is why your savings is less.
Mm.
Okay, so goal is what? Your saving is currently 6.6%, so you have to increase it to at least 10%.
Mm.
Okay, now this is what we do in SAS.
Mhm.
SAS is nothing. There will be, you were right that there will be clinical trial data. It will be in this form, and then we convert this particular data in this picture form, and then
Mm.
we understand this data, analyze this data, and then we conclude something out of it. Okay.
Okay.
Now, the same thing we do in Excel also, and the same thing we do in SAS also. Whatever we are able to do in Excel, creating graphs, creating some pie charts or some histograms or something, we are able to do that in SAS as well. So both are very similar softwares. The
Mm.
only difference is in Excel, you are able to only handle some small data, but in SAS, you will be able to handle large data. Okay, now when we talk about SAS, the full form of SAS is Statistical Analysis System. It is a software used to store data, clean and process data, analyze data, create reports and tables. Okay, in
Mm.
simple form, SAS helps you turn raw data into useful information.
Mm.
Okay, so
Okay.
SAS was initially designed in North Carolina State University.
Mm.
Okay, so it was initially designed for some agricultural data to analyze that agricultural data. Okay, but because the software was so easy to understand and the analysis was so perfect and they were able to analyze a large amount of data, they started using this particular software in different industries. Okay, so SAS is not only used in clinical industry, it is also used in different industries. For example, insurance, healthcare, retail, e-commerce, and insurance, marketing and advertising, banking and finance, government, private sector, and manufacturing. So SAS is basically used in these different industries. Do you have any question till now?
Mm. Not right now.
Okay, so I think Anusha also joined. Hi Anusha, how are you?
Hi, ma'am. I'm good, ma'am.
Okay, so we were just discussing about what is SAS. I just explained that SAS
Yeah,
is basically
sorry
a
for
statistical.
the delay, ma'am. Actually, here it's festival Sankranti, so that's the reason I have attended lately. So,
Okay, okay, no problem, no problem. It's just a demo session, so it's okay.
okay.
So I was just explaining that SAS is known as the full form of SAS is Statistical Analysis System. It is a software used to clean data, analyze data, and generate reports out of it. So SAS is used in different industries. It is used in insurance, banking, healthcare, government sectors, and private sectors, manufacturing, and advertising also. Right. So, what is the difference between if SAS is used in pharmaceutical industries versus if SAS is used in other sector like finance or healthcare, finance and banking sector? Okay. So, in the only difference is when you analyze data, the clinical data in SAS, it follows certain standards. Those standards are known as CDISC standards. CDISC is basically Clinical Data Interchange Standard Quantism. It is an organization which creates some standards. Okay, so the process of analyzing the data in SAS software will remain same in all the different industries. The only difference that comes is standards. So when you analyze a clinical trial data, it follows certain standards. So when I say clinical trial data, what do you mean by clinical trial data? Anybody has idea what is clinical trial data? Anusha, any idea?
The experiments which are conducted on animal models before human trials, I think so.
Okay. A little bit correct. I would say 20% correct, but good try. So I like my class to be a little interactive. I ask questions and I want the student to interact. Okay. So that makes class very interesting. It is like if I'll keep on, presenting slides and just explaining things, people will get bored. Okay. So you can ask questions whenever you feel. You can unmute your mic. You can ask questions. If you feel that I'm going very fast, you can tell me. I'll slow down a little bit. Okay. Now, clinical trial data. So basically, whenever any drug or any medical equipment or any medical device that like you are using paracetamol for fever, right? Whenever you are having fever, you are taking paracetamol. So have you ever wondered how paracetamol was tested on human beings? How do scientists know that paracetamol can decrease your fever? Right. So basically, paracetamol was first a very unknown molecule or drug. It was discovered by some scientists, and they tested that particular molecule, which they named paracetamol, on some animals. It may be rats, it may be some guinea pigs, okay, monkey, chimpanzees, anything. They tested that drug, and that process is known as preclinical trials. Okay. After preclinical trial, these drugs are tested on human beings like us. Okay. So these clinical trials are conducted in three phases: phase one, phase two, phase three. Okay. So from these clinical trials, when the medicine is tested on human beings, how this medicine is tested, how we can test on human beings, where this medicine is being tested on human beings, that we'll study later in our course. But right now, you need to know that whatever medicine you are taking right now for any condition, even for a headache, even you are taking cetirizine for an allergy, even for hair fall, you are taking any supplement, or even you are using some medicated shampoo or moisturizer on your skin, everything is being tested on humans first, and it goes through different phases. So from these phases, some data is collected. That data is known as raw data. So that raw data is analyzed using SAS software. Okay. So SAS is basically used to analyze that data and reach to some conclusion. Okay.
So, can you repeat it once, ma'am? What is the definition of clinical trial? Particular definition. So, how we should?
Okay. Clinical trial basically when a drug, okay, even like, do you know BP monitoring machines?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Even BP monitoring machine, even a thermometer is being tested on humans first. It may take 3 years, it may take 4 years, it may take 5 years, it may take 10 years. We don't know how many years. Right? Recently, we know that COVID, like this pandemic, when pandemic came, people wanted a drug or any vaccine for the treatment of coronavirus, okay, to kill that
Mm.
virus. So some companies, they created some molecule, they invented or discovered some molecule, they discovered some vaccines, and that those vaccines were tested on humans, and after getting tested on humans, it got approved, and it now people are able to sell it into the market. It is not it will never happen that scientists are inventing some drug and it is directly coming to the market. Drug means any medicine that you take for your medicinal purpose, like for your treatment, right? So that when a drug or medical device, when tested on humans, that phase is known as clinical trial phase. And when the data is collected and analyzed using that a particular software, that in most of the pharmaceutical industry, people use SAS software. Okay. It is not important that SAS is the only software where people analyze data. There are other softwares also, like Python. There is R programming also. There is Power BI as well. I know it is a bit confusing, but when we'll go to some detail, we will understand detail about it. We will understand clinical trial and clinical research in detail. Then I think you will be able to understand it better. Right now, you just need to understand that the data is analyzed using SAS software. That's why it is known as statistical analysis software. Okay, any confusion?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So once you learn SAS, what you have to do, you have to do some certification in SAS. Okay. So SAS certification is basically provided by SAS University, which is a global university. So once you get certified in SAS, you can work globally anywhere in the world. Okay. You will be certified by SAS University itself. So you will get that certification. Certification is not that difficult. When you add the certification in your resume, you can apply in any pharmaceutical company at this SAS programmer position. So let us see what are the basic salary packages and what are the hierarchy that follows in this field. First of all, you join as a SAS fresher. So the salary is around 4 to 5 LPA. Then it reaches to 7 to 9 LPA when you become SAS programmer or analyst. Then senior SAS programmer 10 to 25 LPA. Then it increases to SAS manager. You can become a team lead 20 to 30 LPA, and then it increases to SAS head or director 30 to 38 LPA. This is based on current scenario. It may change, it may increase with time. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
um, in SAS, it's all about programming, right? So if someone is coming from the background which who have no hands-on experience in programming or coding, how it's going to be like for a beginner? Like,
Okay. So you guys are just like me. I am also graduated from biology only. I have no programming background. Okay. But SAS programming, like I can tell you that it is the easiest programming that you can learn. Python is difficult. Once you learn SAS, you can learn R as well. R is
Mm.
nowadays pharmaceutical industries are using R, but your main focus should be SAS. SAS is trust my word, SAS is a very easy programming to learn. You can learn it in just 40 days you can learn this programming. So
okay.
whenever people from non-programming background join my training, initially they are confused, just like you are right now. They are confused that how can we learn programming? We are not from programming background. We are not from IT background. But it is all okay. The SAS programming is not very difficult.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so there are companies which offer position in SAS. There are this is IQVA, PPD, Quants, okay, Perexil. These are some pharmaceutical companies, and these are non-pharmaceutical companies. If you want to go in some banking sector or something, you can go. If you want to go to some clinical field also, you can join. Okay, there is one more company. I think Johnson and Johnson has recently released some openings for SAS programmers. So the companies offer very good salary packages to SAS programmers. Okay, so are you guys from like you guys are from where?
I'm from Kerala, Kochi.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm from Hyderabad, ma'am.
Okay. So Hyderabad is basically hub of these companies. So if you will look on Indeed, Google, or this Naukri.com, you will see so many opportunities for SAS programmers. Okay. But one thing I'll discuss just now. Okay. First of all, my training program is going to be it is divided into 5 modules. Okay. First is Base SAS Programming, where you will learn basic SAS, how the programming happens. Then you go to Advanced SAS. You learn some advanced coding in how to do some advanced coding in SAS. Then I will teach you something about clinical research. You need to understand clinical research really well to enter into clinical research industry. Okay. So if you do base SAS and advanced SAS programming, you can get certified. Certification is very easy. Certification, okay, there is a cost for certification. The certification cost around 16,000 rupees, where you pay this university, the SAS university. You pay the fees to them, and they will. You have to schedule an examination. You can choose a center for yourself, or you can give the examination at home only. Okay, so you will have two options. So it will be like 2 or 3 hours of examination, and it will consist of around 70 to 80 questions, and all multiple choice questions. And trust me, the exam is going to be very easy because it is base SAS. It is basic level examination. Only you need to certify that. If you want to get certified, it is up to you. If you do not want to get certified, it is also up to you. It doesn't make any difference. It is not like if you are not certified, you cannot work, or you cannot, company is not going to select you. Company is going to select you based upon your skill. Okay, so certification just adds some extra thing to your resume. Okay, so after like third module, we will read some CDISC standards that you have to follow to analyze the data. Then we'll do some live project. Okay, so this is the general workflow of my training flow is going to be. So, do you have any questions till now? I know it might be a little confusing to you guys. You do have a lot of questions in your mind, but it is okay. When once we'll start with it, you will find it easier. That I can guarantee.
No,
Ma'am,
ma'am, we can follow.
Yes.
hello.
Hello. Yes. Yes.
Ma'am,
Please.
we need to undergo training in R, Python, and one more thing you have said, I don't know, IB or something,
Power
BI.
BI.
Power
Power
Uh,
BI.
BI.
Power BI. Is it necessary, mandatory, ma'am?
No. I'm just giving you an example. Okay. See,
Okay.
what happens is that once you enter in some industry, like let's suppose you learned SAS and now you enter into SAS industry. Okay. Now, you want some promotion. You cannot wait for 3 4 years to get promoted. Okay, so what you will do? Okay, now I have learned SAS. I have a job. So what should I do in my free time? I'll start learning R programming also. And if you feel I can learn Power BI also. So if you add it in your resume, and you tell to your seniors that okay, I have learned these softwares also, so there is a high chance that you will get promotion earlier than your colleagues. So it helps in your this industry is something where you have to keep learning. It is not important right now. You just have to focus on one software.
Okay. Ma'am,
Okay, even
and
I am, yeah, yeah.
yeah, and yeah, continue. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry for interruption.
I was just saying that even I only know SAS, so I'm also learning R, because along with SAS, I thought, okay, I know SAS now, so I learn R as well. So I'm also learning R. I have just started. So there is no age limit for learning. You can learn. There will be some new software, some new AI softwares. So you have to keep learning if you want to, if you want to continuously continue growth in your career.
Okay. Ma'am, and one more thing is, I don't know about SAS, ma'am. I'm very new to this. The thing is, my friends, some of them are undergoing training in SAS. So, they said they will be using some SAS Studio and a 9.4 something enterprise guide. Which one will be
Yeah.
the better to, what is the difference from which one will be the better to learn?
Okay, let me show you. Let me show you. Just on this. Just give me a second. Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is a code. This is a code to find out frequency. Okay, do not get scared after like looking at these codes. I'll help you understand these codes later. Okay, so let's suppose this is a code. If I'm running this code, I'm getting this particular output here, right? If I'm running the
Okay.
same code here, sorry, if I'm If I run this particular same code here, I'm getting the same output. Okay, maybe it looks different to you. Okay, but the output is same: weight, frequency, percentage, cumulative percentage. See, frequency, percentage, cumulative frequency, cumulative percentage. Is there any difference in those two outputs?
No, no, ma'am.
There is no difference. You can see 5.26, 10.56, 15.79. Here also 5.26, 10.566, 15.79. Here also I have run the same code. Here also I have executed the same code. The output will be same. So it doesn't matter you are using SAS Studio, you are using SAS software, or you are using some enterprise guide which pharmaceutical industries use. The output is going to be same, because the only thing that matters is coding. If you know the coding, you can use any software like this SAS software.
So the
Like,
complete coding is completely same for
yeah,
every software.
coding is completely same. For coding, there is no difference in coding. In fact, this version, this software is basically old. Okay, if I run this program, you will see there is a date here, 4 September 2024, because this is a cracked version.
Okay.
Okay, but here you will see the date. I think I have not enabled the date here, but this is because this is a web version I'm using online. This will give you latest output. So this is 2026 we are currently in. So if we use 2024, there are some codes which do not run in 2024 14. So I like this one is quite updated. So if you join the training and you practice it, I usually suggest my students to practice on SAS Studio.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, did I clear your doubt?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I think I got some message. Okay, your name is Ansanya. Am I pronouncing it right?
Yeah, my name is Ansania.
Okay, beautiful name. Okay.
Thank you.
Do we need to use laptop now? Yeah, we you do have to use laptop. You cannot do this coding on your mobile phone or anything. You will need a laptop for this.
Sure, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Any questions?